Yo, what up, family, man? You already know who it be, you know what I'm saying? Your boy CP, man, Tomorrow is Easter, so I hope everybody's enjoying that Easter, you know what I'm saying, man? And one thing you gotta know is tomorrow, it is is a holiday. So, like, the markets are gonna really be boring and slow. So don't rush a trade, or don't, I would say don't trade tomorrow, but just wait for Tuesday, because I believe that's when volatility will be back. But apart from that, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I start off with the usual dollar index chart right now. I'm gonna go to the weekly because top down approach. You know what I'm saying? I start off weekly, go to monthly, then go to daily. You know what I'm saying? Alright, okay. So on the weekly, as usual, man, as usual, we still have that head and shoulder that I still believe is actually still holding, you know what I'm saying? And as long as price is below the head and shoulder, I still believe that there's still momentum for USD bears, or should I say, I still believe that the dollar index chart is still gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? So if we look at last week, for the past, what, 8 weeks, it's been consolidating, right? So, and it's been failing to pass the neckline of the head and shoulder. So with that being said, I still believe that we can still look for shorts, right? But last week, the USD bears were in place. You know what I'm saying? But if we were to go to daily, let's see how the daily is. So we are still in consolidation right here. You know what I'm saying? As I said, below the neckline. So it would be best for someone to trade the breakout. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe let me just say, trade this pair once. Let me just put a rectangle so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'd say it's best for someone to trade this pair once it breaks this box right here, because right now it's still in consolidation, right? So you wouldn't want to actually be caught up in the whole trap moves of price actually going up and down. So to avoid that, it's best for you to trade on a market when it's trending rather than when it's consolidating. Because normally I like to look at consolidation as sort of like something that sort of, let me say, I like to look at it as a way of as a way in which market makers sort of hunt for our stop losses in a way by just continuously moving up and down with no clear direction. You know what I'm saying? So, so Thursday we sort of closed with the young doji, but I don't think that's a doji though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we sort of closed with the young dojis, and the next day we were bearish. The next day was Friday, and we're sort of bearish, right? And then if you go on the 4 hour now to basically see what we want to do, um, let me remove this red part because it's not that clear. All right. So with the dollar index, I believe that, right now looks like we are still, right now on the 4 hour time frame, looks like we are on an upward trend. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to look for any trend lines to draw, right? Let me look for any trend lines to draw. Let's see. Let me move this side. Well, so we've had this trend line right here. We've had this triangle right here. So check this out. This was a downtrend followed by a symmetrical triangle right here, right? And this symmetrical triangle is normally a trend continuation pattern, meaning that price is actually on its way down. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at the trend lines individually, right? You see this trend line that I put right here. It shows that price is rejecting this trend line for the third time, or should I say, is rejecting this area. You know what I'm saying? By actually, if I zoom in, it actually gave us a shooting star. So to me, this indicates that I should consider looking for shorts, right? But of course, as I said, you know what I'm saying, if you're a long-term trader, it's best for you to trade it outside the consolidation. But for now, I would say fine. If we were to go on the hour for, let me say, entries, right, and then you were to if you were to draw this counter trend line right here, right here. Yeah, and then if you were to draw this sort of area right here. So yeah, sort of area right here. Um, this is the 1 hour time frame, by the way. This was support. It broke out, came to retest that support. You know what I'm saying? Also, this trend line right here, it broke on our CTL or our counter trend line, and it came to retest it. And then immediately when it retested, it formed a bearish engulfing candle. So I still believe that we can still see USD shorts in the upcoming space of time, because also it looks like a double top also in a way. You know what I'm saying? But if price breaks here, then as I said, you just gotta wait for it to get out this consolidation area before you actually think of anything to do. And then I'm gonna jump onto USD JPizzle. Oh no, no, wait. USD JPY. The O end. Yeah. Basically, I'm gonna draw that again. All right. So with UJ, you wanna go to that weekly with that weekly, top down things, man. Weekly. If you look at this, um, yeah. Let me just finish drawing this. Yeah, yeah. So now let me zoom out. Let me zoom out. Ah man, can you come on internet? What's up, man? Oh, flip, I didn't see that. Oh, that's 2003. So yeah, it don't load anymore, any further back. Sorry about that. So this looks like it was on a downtrend, right? Downtrend, retrace, downtrend. This looks like a retracement, right? And then remind you, this is the weekly chart. So look at this. We sort of have our symmetrical triangle here, which is broken. You know what I'm saying? Which is broken. So we may say long-term bias is short where up until, you know what I'm saying, up until uh the the 80 region, right? So if we're to go on to the daily, you know what I'm saying, for the daily, whoa man, whoa. For the daily, we sort of have this. We sort of have our breaker right here, and sort of looks like price. Look at this. Look closely. We have that high with the low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. I'm expecting a lower low. You know what I'm saying? Let me just remove these. I'm expecting a lower low, to be honest with you guys. I'm expecting a lower low to come around, to basically make a new low. You know what I'm saying? A low I've never seen recently. So if we're to get onto the 4 hour, basically, let go. Where them trend lines at though? I okay. All right. So at first, look at this. This trend this dynamic support and resistance called this trend line, right? This trend line was sort of acting as a resistance when price was falling. Then once price broke through it, now it's acting as if it's support. You see that? So with that being said, right, as if price approaches this trend line, I may assume, it's short. It's sort of acting on support because it's on top of the trend line. It's not below the trend line. You know what I'm saying? So so at the moment, let's see what I can predict, or what I see. I drew these trend lines the other day. Let me make them clear for us. Yeah, I drew these trend lines the other day. Yeah. Oh, let me remove this annoying trend line. Yeah. So I drew the trend line the other day. You know what I'm saying? Price is actually respecting these trend lines. Third bounce there, third bounce there. You know what I'm saying? But if we were to look at price individually, I would say that right now, it I would never advise someone to trade during this consolidation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I always say about consolidation. Don't trade with the consolidation. Just wait for the breakout. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush into trading this trade because it looks like it's going up, or don't rush because it looks like it's going down. You know what I'm saying? If it's still in consolidation, don't trade it unless you want high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? And then I want to draw my counter trend line right here. Just right here. I'm gonna draw from there. I'm gonna draw from there. Okay, there we go. So so this is our chart, you know what I'm saying? Look at it right now. Low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You know what I'm saying? Higher low. So expect some leady right here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can actually break out and go to higher high. That's what I'm saying. If it's within this, don't trade it within this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just gonna give you stress. Don't trade price while it's still in consolidation. Let's see if we spot any support resistances right here. Um, let's look for price area where it's near price. Okay. Well, I mean, we have this resistance right here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then you sort of have this area right here also. All right. Okay. All right. Um. doo, 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 doo. All right. And you have this young region right here. Okay. So you know what I expect price to do? For me, I mean, we're still in consolidation, right? So don't trade it, but just I am just speculating, right? So I believe this price will retrace up until this region. Basically, what I'm saying is it will go up until this resistance, then start falling, 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 falling to make lower lows. But but if price is gonna break this resistance, it would have basically came out of our uh, of our of our what you call this of our consolidation area. So I may start thinking for I may start looking for buys in that sense. So I'm gonna go to what is it, Euro USD. Euro USD. You know what I'm saying? Gonna go on there weekly, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, weekly. Weekly. Yeah, I think y'all know this. Weekly. Weekly we got that. So that's our weekly. You know what I'm saying? Price looks like it's rejecting and formed an inverted hammer, indicating that hey, we may start seeing shorts, right, on the weekly candle because it formed an inverted hammer. If we were to go on the uh, on the on the daily, as you can see, so once price basically reached this region right here, it started something called consolidation, man. These USD pairs are always consolidating at the moment. So with that being said, uh, Thursday we close with the doji, even though that doesn't look like a doji. And if you look at it, USD sort of looks like the dollar index, just that it's inverted. You know what I'm saying, or it's just upside down. You know what I'm saying. So we sort of had a bullish engulfing candle on Friday, and then also Friday was sort of like a holiday, Good Friday type of thing. So with that being said, is I may start looking for buys. You know what I'm saying? I'm start looking for buyers on this time frame. You know what I'm saying? Because it actually got a bullish engulfing candle. You know what I'm saying? And I strongly believe in those. And actually, price looks like it's actually on a strong support. You know what I'm saying? Right here, which has previously resistance. Price is actually on a strong support right here. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that price may actually start going up. If to get on the 4 hour, let's get on the 4 hour for a bit. You know what I'm saying? You okay? Oh wow, this okay. Look at it. Yeah. Okay, so look, we're looking on the 4 hour. Let me see if I see any trend lines. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got that trend line right there. Okay. It's a trend line. Okay, let me just let it be. All right. So this is what I think may happen, right? I believe price may come down here to come and retest the trend line again and continue with the upward movement, right? Or price may just start from here and, and start shooting up and start shooting up. So now remember what I always do. If I was to go on the if I was to go on the 1 hour chart basically and do best and draw my counter trend line, because we are countering this trend, you know what I'm saying? There we go. This 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 line was sort of acting like a dynamic support and resistance. So when the price was below this line, the line was acting as if it's a resistance. Once it broke around this region right here. You see, it broke around this region right here. So this region right, it broke out. Then price is still failing to break this support. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I still believe price is actually gonna come through and actually just shoot up, man. Like shoot up. That's what I believe. I believe to see either the euro gaining strength or the dollar losing strength. Whatever way, I still see price action was shooting up because it broke the counter trend line. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, for sure, that's my euro USD bias. I'm gonna go to what gold because I'm a gold digger. Yeah, I gold. All right, let me. Should I draw it on the? Oh, I did this chart. Awesome. But this nothing. Okay, there we go. Clear this. Yeah. Well, okay. What is this? Gold. Gold, 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 gold. My lovely gold. Gold, my lovely gold. Right. Gold. I don't see no trend lines at all. All I see is it's a nice resistance right here, man. Like it's a beautiful resistance right here. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful as beautiful. You know. Also, if I was to draw my trend line, price looks like it's price looks like it's in a an ascending an ascending triangle. So while price is still in consolidation, if you're a weekly time frame trader, you know what I'm saying, I would personally just stay back and wait for it to either break out at the top or below this or below the kind of trend line. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, on Thursday we closed as if it's sort of like a doji again. Friday, on Friday, the market wasn't open for gold. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but it wasn't open for gold. And then also if you look at gold right now, is actually in a strong, is actually is a, in a nice area right here. So with that being said, is we'll see how price I will see how price reacts around this region. So if I was to go on my 4 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, you know what I'm saying? Price is actually in that zone where you cannot really take you cannot really take a direction yet because it's actually in an area of 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 either buy or sell. Should I say it's actually in an area of strong support. So with that being said, either strong support or strong resistance, either way, you know what I'm saying. So with that being said, is what you can do is you can either trade the counter trend line. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on the hour time frame, and I'm gonna draw my draw my counter trend line because I believe in buys, right? I still believe in uh I still believe in dollar weakness because Euro USD was pointing up even though on the weekly it was pointing down. You know what I'm saying? It's just sort of it's just basically most of these charts are sort of in an area of indecision. You know what I'm saying? So what one can do is actually just wait for clear price action. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say clear price direction before they start buying or selling anything. All right. After gold, we're gonna get to AUD and ZD. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna look at it in the weekly time frame as usual. Okay, weekly time frame right now. It looks like we have this. Let me draw it for you guys. Weekly time frame. We have had this strong ass resistance right here. Price price hasn't managed to break through. So we've been falling for the past couple of months. You know what I'm saying? We've been falling, 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 right? And let me see if I can draw any trend lines to see maybe if price is near something. Okay, so right now, this pair for me looks very much it looks very much bearish for me on the weekly time frame. First, to break it down to the 4 hour, I mean to the daily time frame. Um, then let me try and plot in some support resistances. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. This side we have this resistance. Yeah. So now look at this pair. This pair falls, breaks that strong resistance, retests it right here, falls to the next support, and then price was actually looking like, actually let me say, this area looked like a strong support. You know what I'm saying? Because price kept on rejecting every time it went through it, and then it finally broke through. So you see what it does: break support, retests it, break support, retest, then continues to fall, sometimes retest again, and this time we've broken support, went to retest it. So for me, all I see is sales now, up until around up until up until around this region, back to this trend line. Because why I'm saying sales is because we got that inverted hammer, another one here. Sometimes they call it the shooting star, but I call it inverted hammer. We got two of them. You know what I'm saying? This indicates that this area is actually a strong resistance area. So I actually believe in sales for the next coming days. And then, as you can see, this area price is always rejecting this area, man. As you can see, so yeah, downfall, downfall, downfall. You know what I'm saying? I see price falling, falling, falling. To make a lower low. That's what I believe in. Okay. Then I, then I decided to choose another pair. So I don't know. Let me do what AUD USD for sure. This is AUD USD. I wanna get to, what is it? The sorry, the weekly. Okay. All right. We're on the weekly right now. You know, Price made a impulse then a correction. So on the weekly time frame, this looks like, for me, this looks like a uh, like a like a bearish flag. You know what I'm saying? This looks like a bearish flag, and you can only trade it, or should I say, it's advisable to trade it. After after it breaks out this area. But for the past few weeks, it's been looking very bearish on the weekly time frame. It looks very, very bearish from the double top right there, and then the double top. So I'm assuming price may actually come to these lows. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at it on the daily. All right, on the daily we had a bullish engulfing. This may also indicate, maybe a retracement out there before continued downfall. Let's see if we can see any trend lines. You know what I'm saying? Um, okay. Well, to me, this looks like a falling wedge. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a falling wedge, to me, I'd say I assume to see, or should I say, I expect to see a move upwards right there. But that's only if price breaks through this falling wedge. Otherwise, for me, I still see sales though. But once price breaks here, we may see I assume we may see a change of trend. And then if you go on the 4 hour, look at it on the 4 hour. Price has been respecting this trend line right here. So what does this mean? This from a bullish engulfing candle. You remember it on the daily chart. So I may I may expect price, to sort of continue going up and possibly breaking. You know what I'm saying? But if it doesn't, it keeps on going down. I'm only gonna sell it once it breaks that trend line at the bottom there. You know what I'm saying? But while it's still in here, I'm not gonna take any decision. But it looks like a buy though, to be honest with you. Looks like a buy. So now let me see. Let's try and break it down in smaller time. Like in okay, all right. See that also. That looks like a wedge, looks like a falling wedge in a much bigger falling wedge. You see that? So with that being said, is maybe price may now start to come up there. So I would say I'm just gonna watch this price. I'm gonna see how it reacts around this region where we are right now. So because this region where we are right now looks like it's an area of consolidation right here. So I'm just waiting for it to actually give me clear price action of what exactly is about to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I believe we can still see. Actually, right now, I'm gonna give it a day, but I still I mean, long term looks like sell. Maybe the bias is just a retracement. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep a close eye on it because it looks like a very, 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 very juicy chart right now. So, with that being said, is I'm gonna go and see how the news we have for this coming week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, it's a holiday, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a holiday. Like people need to know it's a holiday, man. So volatility is a bit slow. If I could say that, like if everything is gonna be a bit slow, guys. You know what I'm saying? So just maybe I would say maybe taking trades maybe after tomorrow because right now it's just because right now it's just a bit slow, very 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 slow. Not a bit slow, but it's very 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 slow right now. The movement for today is gonna be very very slow due to the holidays. Wanna go to tomorrow. Tomorrow we have AUD cash rate and RBA rate statement, and then we have GBP manufacturing PMI. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Wednesday we have all right. We have retail sales AU for the Australian dollar. We have construction PMI for the GBP. We have ADP non-farm employment change. If I see non-farm employment change, then which means I may assume that this means that this coming week we have NFP. NFP is non-farm payroll. So I think it's gonna be a lit week for the USD. You know what I'm saying? Thursday we have trade balance for Canadian dollar, GBP. It's not much. Friday, I knew it. We have the NFP, the non-farm employment change NFP. I'm sorry, unemployment rate. Which one is it? I don't know. Anyway, NFP you already know. It's gonna be lit though. Like NFP is always lit. We have GDP. Kanye will be speaking. We have the Fed chair. It doesn't matter about that one. But yeah, what I'm saying, just bear in mind of these news while you're still trading because anything can happen, guys. But without further ado,